Hey, can I tell you a secret? Discipline isn't about being strong. It's about being smart. You're not lazy. You're just living in a world that makes it way too easy to do nothing. But what if we flipped it? What if doing the right thing felt easier than skipping it? What if getting up felt better than staying in bed? What if laziness became annoying? In this video, I'm going to show you how to trick your brain, build discipline without pain, and finally stop breaking promises to yourself. Because you don't need more motivation. You need a system that makes success feel easy. Let's go. If you think about it, if you really stop and think with your heart, not just your head, you'll realize something strange about all the discipline advice floating around the internet. Most of it feels like it was written by someone who's never truly struggled. Someone who's never wrestled with their mind at 6 a.m. when the alarm goes off and your bed is warm and safe. Someone who's never had to battle the heavy weight of doing what's right when all you want is rest. Some of it is soft. Be kind to yourself, they say. Just take small steps. And yes, that sounds nice, but it's not enough. Not when you're drowning in comfort. Not when every bone in your body screams to stay still. Then there's the other kind, the hardcore, borderline cruel advice. Skip a workout, do burpees in a snowstorm, as if pain alone is the answer. But here's the truth, the one you felt in your bones. None of it works, not really. Not when it counts. Not when you're standing alone and the choice is yours. The real issue is this: it's just too easy to not be disciplined. Your brain, your sweet, lazy, pleasure-seeking brain, is wired to choose comfort. Not because you're weak, but because it wants to keep you safe. Safe means easy. Safe means warm. Safe means staying in bed instead of showing up for yourself. So what happens? You make a promise to yourself. I'll hit the gym today. But the bed is cozy. No one's watching. There's no punishment for skipping. And so you skip. Again. You think it's a you problem, that you're lazy, that you're broken. But no, it's not your fault. It's the system around you. A system that makes it far too easy to avoid the hard things. A system that makes comfort the default. But guess what? You can change that. You can trick your brain. You can set up your life so that being lazy becomes annoying. So that doing the right thing is the path of least resistance. You don't need to be more motivated. You don't need to be more mentally tough. You need to make it harder to be undisciplined. And here's how. Let's say you want to wake up early. You want to rise before the sun and own the day. But every morning you smash that snooze button like it stole your dreams. Why? Because staying in bed is still the better option. So you change the setup. Put your alarm across the room, next to a cup of ice-cold water. Now when it rings, you have to get up. You have to walk. You have to move. And since you're already standing, you chug that water. Your body starts to wake. Your blood moves. And suddenly, crawling back into bed, that feels harder now. Boom, you're up. Want to stop procrastinating while working. You promise to focus. You really do. But then, bam, you're watching a 25-minute video about why the Cars movie is secretly a dystopian nightmare. Your focus didn't fail. Your environment did. Use website blockers. Turn your phone off. Place it in another room. Make distraction a hassle if your laptop is a problem. Use a second user account with zero entertainment access. Make it annoying to switch back. It's not about self-hate. It's about self-respect. Still not enough? Try this. Put money on the line. Yes. Cold. Hard. Cash. Tell a friend. If I skip my workout today, I'll send you $20. That stings. Suddenly, it's not just, oops, maybe tomorrow. Now it's, I don't want to lose that money. Make it more painful if you must. Use websites that donate your money to causes you hate if you don't follow through. You think twice now, don't you? Pain wakes people up. That's not just opinion, it's science. There's something called loss aversion in psychology. It means that you fear losing something more than you enjoy gaining it. You'll run from pain faster than you'll run toward joy. So use that. You already do it every day. You go to work, not because you're disciplined, but because getting fired hurts more. You go to class, not because you love it, but because failing hurts more. You pay rent, not because it feels good, but because homelessness is terrifying. See, you're already disciplined. You just need the right trigger. Try this next trick. Shame. That's right, the social kind. We all pretend we don't care what people think, but we do. So use it. Announce your goals to someone you respect. Tell them, I'll have this project done by Friday. Then follow up. Don't flake. Because now it's not just you're disappointing. It's them. You don't want to look stupid. You don't want to back out. There's a reason accountability groups work. We fear being the only one who fails. There's even a thing called body doubling. Just having someone in the room with you, even if they're just sitting there, helps you focus. Try online co-working rooms. Your brain feels watched, even if it's through a screen. It works. Or change your phone wallpaper to a picture of your goal. That tiny visual nudge every time you check Instagram. It adds up. People who do this, they follow through more. Why? Because quitting feels dumb now. So let's sum this up. Discipline becomes natural when not doing the thing feels worse. That's the switch. Set your world up so the easy path is the right one. When skipping feels painful and doing feels relieving, you win. Science backs this up. People don't change by watching motivation videos. They change through consequences. Atomic Habits calls it the inversion of the second law of behavior change. Make the bad choice painful. And it works. Immediate pain shapes behavior better than distant rewards. There's another trick. Temptation bundling. Pair something you love with something you need. Want to exercise more? Only allow yourself to watch your favorite show after working out. Your brain will crave the show and go to the gym to get it. But don't go too hard too soon. If you say, I'll lose $100 for every missed workout, and you skip 3 in a week, now you're broke and miserable. Start small. Make it annoying, not traumatizing. $5, that's enough to sting. But it won't destroy you. And watch for loopholes. Your brain is smart. If your alarm's across the room, but you start keeping a second pillow on the floor so you can sleep there, you've outsmarted yourself. So adapt. Stay one step ahead. Rebuild the wall every time you break it. Some people say this is too extreme, that it makes life feel like a constant punishment. But here's the thing. Extreme works. When comfort rules your life, extreme becomes your weapon. You need it to get out of the mud. No, you won't win every day. Sometimes you'll see the consequence and still skip. That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. If discipline wins 7 out of 10 times because not doing the thing became too annoying, that's a win. That's how you build a life that pushes you forward. You don't need more willpower. You need a world that makes laziness harder. So set it up. Make it hard to fail. And suddenly, success becomes easy.